So last week, I was reminded once again about how the WordPress administrator experience can be a lot. When you sign into a site, you kind of usually have like an endless list of things on the sidebar, kind of like this, various things happening up in the top bar. I manage a lot of WordPress sites for a lot of folks, and I'm constantly going into customer sites, and I see all the noise and the icons. And anyway, it's a well understood issue with WordPress. There's a desire for the WordPress navigation, everything to get cleaned up, and I'm looking forward to see what happens with the new WordPress core updates, because they're working more on a modern design. Anyway, I thought, why don't I just try to take a stab at this using the new Chat GPT version 5, because why not, right? So, and after a few days, I'm like, you know what? I actually have something that it feels really good. So I'm going to show it to you. It's called CaptainCore Helm, and purposely showing you on a development site that is kind of messy to begin with. So what CaptainCore Helm is, it is a complete rethinking of what the WordPress admin experience should be. So when you activate it, it replaces the sidebar and the top bar in a single unified bar. And if you go in the top left and click on the menu, you'll see everything has been crammed in here, and you can just kind of search for stuff. So you can search for plugins, you can search for WP Smush, or for Gravity Forms. If you, whatever you have installed, you can do a quick search and find for it. It's also got two different views. It's got the expanded view, which we're looking at, and it's got a card view. The card view is more like icons with drop downs, and you can quickly access everything in a single page. This is not a command palette. It is just a refresh of the admin experience. And what I mean by that is, in WordPress, the admin experience is disjointed. So whether you're on the front end or the back end or the block editor, or you're somewhere else like the customizer, all of those areas do different things for different contexts. And what I'm trying to do with this is give you a single page that flows with you wherever you go. So we're on the back end. If we go to the front of the site, we can still access it. So on the Mac, it's Command-Shift-, and we have access to everything on the front end. If we edit the page, we go into the block editor, we still have access to everything, Command-Shift-. So this makes getting from point A to point B really quick. And another thing I built into here is the keyboard shortcuts. Command-Shift-, opens up the panel, but you can also navigate these blocks using Command, the arrow keys. So if you just pull it up and say Command down, you're going through each of the items one by one. And then if you want to select one, you can hit the Enter key to select one. So we want to go to Updates and hit Enter key, and now it's going to take us to the updates. So Command-Shift-, do a search for plugins, Command down, and now we are going to the installed plugins page. And you can see I've removed pretty much everything from the top row except for what you see there. So I kept a few things, but everything else has been moved inside the menu. At the you'll see a section called Toolbar, and that's anything that it found from it. So it'll pick up things like your web host caching plugins, and it's going to throw it in down here. So yep, this is pretty much what I want to show you guys. I have been using it just for the last few days, and it makes working in WordPress really exciting again. Again, I'm really excited to see what happens over the next few WordPress releases with the new admin refresh. But until that happens, I welcome you guys to try out CaptainCore Helm, and it's going to be the way that I'm managing sites moving forward. I will say this: when you activate CaptainCore Helm, because it is a jaunting experience, it only activates it per user for the user that activates it. So the other folks, if anyone else on the site wants to try it out, they have to go under the profile and enable CaptainCore Helm. And this is also how you would disable it. Obviously, you can deactivate the plugin, and that's going to disable it for everyone. But on a per user level, you can enable CaptainCore Helm or disable it. It's a free open source plugin. Try it out, and it is available on GitHub. You can get some more information, CaptainCore.io/Helm. You can see I'm already signed in and on CaptainCore.io, and I've got Helm right there ready for me to manage this site. But yeah, CaptainCore /Helm on GitHub, and then you get the latest release. And feel free to give feedback or try it out yourself. Later.